Good morning, faculty members and fellow classmates. It's an absolute privilege to stand before you today as class marshals, representing a group of individuals who have inspired, challenged, and supported us throughout the past 3 years. We are grateful to our professors and faculty members whose guidance and care have helped us navigate both the highs and lows of our journey here.
The last time we gathered here in Chapin was during first days, in what seems to be forever ago, but if you need a little reminder, or a little refresher, our arrival to campus was marked by the tail end of quarantine, when we had to test for COVID not only once, but twice a week in various locations, having to go from the parking garage to Greylock, and into what used to be the town field house, I'm sure, gave a lot of us whiplash. However, we stuck it through for the safety of us and our community.
As freshmen, we stepped onto a campus where the usual sense of togetherness was disrupted. Traditions and events that once defined Williams felt distant. Rather than waiting for things to return to normal, we took charge.
We jumped into clubs, signed up for leadership roles, even marking and forging new traditions and groups. And we didn't just return to the status quo, we redefined it, reviving the community spirit and forging a new era here at Williams.
Our class marks a transitional period in Williams' history. We challenge what it means to be a student at an elite liberal arts college, including welcoming gap year students and those who have returned to finish their academic journey on their own terms. A big shout out to everyone who has taken their time to pursue their education here at Williams.
And as we have seen, especially in this past year, Williams is not a perfect place. This past semester, I saw campus overwhelmed with grief and frustration. It reminded me just how much Williams as an institution, even with its Purple Valley wonder, can fail. However, I, like many other folks who struggled with campus and external news and events, sought the most support from my friends and fellow JAs, shout out to the JAs, and what that experience has taught me the most is that what makes Williams Williams is not the place or institution, but rather the people who work every day to make it better.
Now, 3 years later, we're beginning our final chapter. It's a time to reflect on what we've achieved and to look forward to what's ahead. You all have accomplished so much to be proud of. As we move into our senior year, we'd like to share some thoughts to bring perspective.
Now, the first is an adage that I'm sure you all know. It's that comparison is the thief of joy. We're all on different paths, right? Some are already ready to join the workforce, others exploring nonprofit work, others applying to grad school, or even taking a break after Williams. But whatever path you wish to take, know that someone else has definitely done it before you or something similar to it before you. And one thing about Williams, you know that alumni network goes crazy, so tap into that and don't hesitate to reach out to your fellow Eves.
The second, embrace uncertainty ahead. Life after college is open-ended, and while it may seem overwhelming, it's also a gift. Plans will change and setbacks will happen, but as we've learned during our time here, vital growth comes from those challenges.
And third, value conversations, not just with our close friends, but rather with those who you're meeting for the first time. Even though it's our last year, there's plenty of room to grow and explore. It's been in these conversations, learning about your backgrounds, families, and ambitions that we have realized that you all have been some of our best teachers.
As we enter our final year, seize the moment and engage in those conversations. By doing so, not only do we enhance our Williams experience, but we also forge genuine connections that define our time here and beyond.
And finally, appreciate the present. Senior year will be a year full of forward thinking, but it'll also be the last of a lot of things that we take for granted. For example, Mountain Day, homecoming, gossiping at a Lee's booth. There'll be plenty of time to worry about the future when you graduated from Williams, but when will you ever experience the joy of boom boom tenders after a disappointing night out? And so yeah, this year, make sure to appreciate the smaller moments and prioritize time with one another.
As we close this chapter and look ahead, remember how Williams has shaped us in ways we're still discovering. The friendships, challenges, and moments we've shared have left an impact on who we are. As we leave Chapin today, leave proud knowing that you can embrace the uncertainty and that whatever path ahead lies, that we are ready for it. Thank you.
And congratulations to the class of 2025.